What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans, and welcome to a video that's a little bit different than what I normally do, but I thought this would be kind of cool to check out. ESPN has predicted Miami's final 8 games, whether they're going to be wins or losses based on the Football Power Index. I have not looked at this article yet, so this is going to be my raw reaction, and what I want you guys to do is leave your reaction down in the comment section below and let me know if you think ESPN got it right or wrong in their prediction. So let's take a look at it. I don't really know exactly how this video is going to go yet. We're just going to look at the article and see what's there. This is from Inside the U on 247sports.com. I'll leave a link to this down in the description. That way you can check it out if you want to. But I'm assuming this goes through game by game, so that's exactly what we've got, starting with Virginia Tech. Now, I want you to keep something in mind. At the time of filming this video, we are on week number 6 of college football. Today is October 1st. So keep that in mind when watching it if you watch this later on in the season. So Miami is playing Virginia Tech this coming up Saturday. They have not played them yet. So what do we have here from ESPN? They have a Miami win against Virginia Tech. What I'm interested in looking at is the preseason win probability percent compared to what the updated one is now. Now that Miami is 2-2 with only victories against Bethune-Cookman and Central Michigan. Practically nobody's. So what do they think about that now that we're 4 games into the season? So originally they had Miami's win percentage chance 66.4. That's been updated to 89.1, and I'm guessing it's due to the struggles at Virginia Tech. Now, I'm not trying to talk down about Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech has the same record as Miami, 2-2. But just last week, Virginia Tech got spanked by Duke 45-10, and they don't seem to really know who they want their quarterback to be, so they're just struggling in a lot of different areas. Justin Fuente is probably on the hot seat this season as far as Virginia Tech fans are concerned, but updated to 89.1% chance of winning, so they're big favorites in this game. So let's carry on and take a look at Virginia. Now this one I was really curious to see what they say. This is a Friday night game at Hard Rock Stadium. Miami's initial win percentage chance was at 66.7. That's been updated to 65.1. So it went down a little bit. They do have Miami predicted to win this game. That's huge. Currently, at the time of filming this video, Virginia is ranked. They are 3-1 with their only loss coming to Notre Dame. So that's huge. The Cavaliers also have a bye week coming in to the game against Miami, so they've had 2 weeks to prepare for it, and they still have Miami winning this game. Bryce Perkins is definitely a big threat for Miami in this game. He's one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the ACC, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good quarterback. That's going to be a game to watch, but they do have Miami picked to win that game. So let's move on. Georgia Tech. Ooh, I have a feeling I know what this one's going to say. Georgia Tech fans aren't going to be too happy about it. Miami's win percentage chance was originally 89%. That has definitely been bumped up before I even read it. 94.8% chance, a Miami victory. Listen, Georgia Tech is just struggling everywhere. Currently 1-3. They just lost 24-2 against Temple last Saturday. They are struggling. However, that's kind of to be expected with all of the new faces there and with the new systems in place. So this should be an easy victory for Miami. Now, Miami can't overlook anybody this season. As Miami fans, we all know that we can't look past any team. The Yellow Jackets won't have anything to lose in this game, so they can throw it all at Miami, but this should be a victory for Miami. So at that point, ESPN has Miami at 5-2 in the season. So let's move on to Pitt, a very interesting opponent. Beats Miami when they were undefeated 2 years ago, but then just this last season Pitt plays in the ACC championship, but Miami hands them a loss right before they go into it. So really interesting story with Pitt. So they do have a Miami victory against Pitt. Originally opening preseason, 55% chance of winning for Miami. That has been bumped up to 61.9%. Currently, Pitt, at time of filming this video, is 3-2. They lost to Virginia in week 1, 30-14. Beat Ohio 20-14 in week 2. And then fell to Penn State. So Pitt is one of those, I don't know. They're good, then they're not good, then they're good again, then they're not good again. I really don't know. That's going to be kind of a difficult one. We play Pitt at Pitt, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And actually, you know what? I'm going to check that. And we can do this just right here while I'm filming the video. No edits. No edits. We're going all in. So, Miami is at Pitt. Yes, and that's going to be in October, so it won't be too cold there. You know, Coop doesn't like when Miami plays in cold weather. But they do have Miami winning that game. So, at this point, Miami 6-2. Again, Miami's best case scenario is going 10-2 at this point because Miami already does have the 2 losses. Florida State. Well. Let's take a look at what they've got. Wow. ESPN has a Miami loss in this game against FSU. This is going to be at Doak Campbell Stadium. Miami's original win percentage chance only coming in at 35%, and that's actually been updated to 48.9%. But what do they see here with FSU? I guess if you want to look at it really here, FSU started out struggling, but they seem to be slightly improving. Like they're at least kind of starting to get some things together because they did lose 36-31 to Boise State opening week. Barely squeaked by with a victory on Louisiana Monroe. Of course, falling to Virginia, but who isn't right now in the ACC? Virginia's beating up on teams, everybody except Notre Dame, like we just talked about. FSU has been able to get 2 ACC victories in the last 2 weeks against Louisville and NC State. So are they building up some momentum? Now, this game is later in the year. We're talking in November at this point. So it's really going to be hard to say. These will continue to be updated, the FPI. But this is right now at the time of filming this video. They have a Miami loss against FSU. I don't know how I feel about this one. It is a big deal that it's at Doak Campbell Stadium. Florida State fans will show up loud and proud for this game. So will Miami fans, I feel like. I mean, it's the rivalry, Miami versus FSU. So, honestly, this one's always up in the air regardless of record coming into it. Doesn't matter. This game, you can throw records out the window. You never know. But ESPN is saying a Miami loss. So, at this point, Miami 6-3. Louisville, this has got to be a dub, right? This has got to be a win predicted for Miami. They do have a Miami victory in this game. Started out preseason at 82%. That's currently dropped down to 76%, and that's probably, again, just due to the way Miami has performed so far this season. The product that's been put out on the field as the new Miami has not been what everyone expected. However, Louisville, this record 1-1 is wrong. Louisville is 2-2. They've struggled. They did put up a fight against Notre Dame, but they did lose 35-17. They beat Western Kentucky. The big thing at the time of filming this video is Louisville is playing Florida State this week, and I don't know the outcome of that game at the time of filming this video. If you come back and watch it, hey, maybe we'll see where we're at that point. But I think Miami does definitely take care of business against Louisville. They're not ready for the big-time games yet. And I know some people are going to say, well, Coop, Miami ain't big time right now. Listen, I get it. I'm just saying, where is this game? The Louisville game. It's at Hard Rock. Miami is 19-3 at Hard Rock since 2016. Miami I agree, would take care of business against Louisville. So at this point, Miami 7-3 on the season. FIU, I think I know where this one goes. Miami win is what ESPN has. Originally preseason 75.4%. That has been bumped up to 88.6% at this point in the season. FIU not looking too good. 1-3 on the season with losses to Tulane, Western Kentucky, and Louisiana Tech to start out the year. They did bounce back with a win over New Hampshire, but who are these teams we're talking about? Let's just be real here. So it should be an easy win for Miami. I'm going to say it 10 times this video. Don't sleep on anyone. Should be an easy victory. At that point, Miami 8-3. Now, at this point in the season, 8-3, as a Miami fan, would you be disappointed with that? Would you be disappointed as an 8-3 team at this point in the season? Let me know down in the comments section. Now, moving on. Final game of the year. This one I have flip-flopped on. If you go back and look at preseason, for me, I've said, I don't know about Duke, Right now, ESPN has it predicted as a Miami loss, and I'm guessing it's because of Duke's performance lately. Preseason win percentage was 64.8%. You can see here that took a massive drop, 46.8% at this point in the season, week number 6. Duke appears to be putting it together. We talked about it earlier in the video. They put a beat down on Virginia Tech, 45-10. Who is Duke's loss so far this season? Alabama. That's right. They opened up with Alabama. Listen, let's be real. Who doesn't lose to Alabama? So their only loss coming to them, they beat North Carolina, Middle Tennessee State. Not huge teams, those other guys, but Duke is building up some momentum. And again, this article lays it out perfect. A fast and aggressive defense and a dual threat quarterback that'll keep the defense guessing. I couldn't have said it better myself. Those are not my words. That's from inside the U, directly from them. But wow, that's very well said. It's probably a well-coached team. Where is this game? Where is this game? Is it at Duke? It's at Duke. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. And we're rolling up on December. Ooh, man. Okay, that is a tough one for Miami. I've got to be real with you guys. This is one of those real talk moments. As a Miami fan, right now, week 6, I've not seen this Virginia Tech game yet at the time of filming this video. I would maybe have to agree with that, and Miami fans might get upset with me. I always believe that Miami has a chance to win a game. They can always compete, trust me. But man, this could potentially be tough. So ESPN has Miami's record coming in at this season 8-4, with dropping 2 more additional losses this season to FSU and Duke. So what I want to know is what you guys think. Down in the comment section below, I did notice that they have, out of all the Power 5 schools, Miami's remaining schedule is considered to be the easiest out of all of the Power 5 schools for the rest of their schedule after week 6. And we're going to see. We're going to see what this team is made of. But as I said already, let me know down in the comment section below what you think about ESPN's prediction, 8-4. Man, I could see 8-4. I could see 9-3, depending on how Miami handles Virginia Tech and Virginia coming up. That's going to be a huge indicator on where this team actually stands, if we've made necessary adjustments on offense and defense into the scheme that we have in place. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, that you click that subscribe button down below, but only if you love college football. Remember, guys, we are all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out.